Hello everyone, and welcome back to another game of Clue. We're playing this again. Yay! Okay, let's get into the game. And we're back. We're in the same room because I don't have the expansion. I am green today, like last time. And bonus are everyone. For things, we got ballroom, lead pipe, and dagger. Okay, not the best start, but I guess could be worse. We're pretty close to already knowing what weapon it is. We have a 1 in 4 chance of guessing the weapon, so that's good. Watch up the candlestick again. 3 of these. Okay, Burnett rolled something. I wasn't paying attention to that. But Burnett's going to the lounge with that. I think it was a 9. And Burnett will guess Scarlet with the candlestick. We do not have any of those, so we know it's either a lounge, candlestick, or Scarlet is held by Orchid. Okay. Now, Orchid's turn's up next. Let's hope she guesses us, so we can get into a room and don't risk not getting into a room, because that would suck. Orchid's turn now. Let's see what she does. Okay, she rolled a 4, so the only room she can get into is the ballroom, which we have, so that kinda sucks a lot. Let's hope Plum has something that she guesses, or we're gonna be stuck with having to show her ballroom. So please, Plum, have it. She gets Orchid with the lead pipe, which really sucks because we have both the lead pipe and ballroom. So the only thing we get out of that is we know that Plum does not have Orchid, so that's not good at all. So we have to give one of those, unfortunately. I try to always click fast so people don't realize how many cards I have in. So I came up with that I would give out ballroom, and I showed ballroom. I can't put anything there to really signify that I showed ballroom once, but what if I could? Okay, Plum rolled a 7. He can get into most rooms, but definitely not our rooms. He's going to the lounge. Okay, what you got in the lounge there, buddy? Please guess green. And just don't guess dagger or lead plate, please, because that would really suck. I don't want to have to show any of it. Good, we do not have any of that, so it gets past us. I don't want to be farmed like we were in the last video. That really sucked being farmed. So we know that Mustard either has Mustard, Revolver, or Lounge. That's his first time showing us something, which is pretty good, to be fair. Let's hope we can get something better. Okay, it's our turn now. Let's see what we roll. I'm hoping for over a 2 or a 3, because I do not want to be stuck outside. Usually someone rolls a 2 or a 3 in the first round, and I hope it's not me. Good, we roll a 7. So we can get to some room, almost every room but the conservatory. Why can't we get to the conservatory? I don't know. I'm going to go to the hall because we don't know anything about it. I probably should have gone to the study because we can automatically guaranteed into a room if we roll poorly, but oh well. And I'm going to guess myself and candlestick. Let's see how that goes. Okay, Scarlet does not have anything. Let's see if anyone else has anything. Okay, Mustard does have something. What is he going to give me? I'm happy he wasn't stopped by Garlet, and we know I'm not the culprit of this crime. One of the better things to learn about, because we don't know any of the people yet, so that was good to know. We're waiting for Scarlet again. Now we're ending my turn. Sweet. Okay, it's Scarlet's turn now, and she's been pretty slow this game, so let's see what Scarlet does. Federico, could you please be faster? And I am waiting for Scarlet. Okay, Scarlet rolled a 9. Let's see what Scarlet gets. Scarlet decided to stay in the lounge because she was brought in there by a guess. Let's see what she guesses with it. Well, we kind of hope she guesses dagger or lead pipe, so we have 2 possible outcomes. Let's hope she doesn't guess green, because then it automatically gets stopped by Mustard, which we know that Mustard has one of those 2. We already know 2 of Mustard's cards, so if she guesses Scarlet, Rope, and she's already in the lounge, so we know Mustard might have lounge, so that doesn't help us. I was going to say if she gets somewhere else and Mustard stops her, we could cross out all of Scarlet's cards, but unfortunately she does not, and this more than likely be stopped by Mustard. Yep. Unfortunately, we know he would likely had either Mustard or Lounge. And since you guessed one of them, Mustard stops her. So that's no help to us at all. Likely to not have Candlestick. So, and now it's Mustard's turn. Mustard is Tiny Deer. Let's see, where you go, Tiny Deer? Are you going to stay in the lounge because you were brought in there by Scarlet's guest, or are you going to go somewhere else? Mustard rolled a 4. He might be going to the dining room or staying in the lounge. We'll see where he goes. If he went to the conservatory, he could go there too, because he was in that small spot. That's why it's always helpful to be in a corner room, because you always have a place to go, no matter what you roll. Now let's hope he rolls something okay. Let's see what he has. He's going to guess. Let's hope he guesses Scarlet or something like that. If he guesses Scarlet, we don't know much about that. And he guesses Wrench, which is okay, I guess. Not the best guess in the world, but that's going. Okay, luckily we do not have any of those. So it hits X on us. And we know something pretty big about that one. We know Scarlet must have Scarlet, Wrench, or Conservatory. The bad thing about that is likely he was bluffing one, and likely one of those is correct. Because so likely it's either one of them correct is either Scarlet, Wrench, or Conservatory. He probably was bluffing one or has one in his hand, and we know Scarlet has one. I might be wrong. Scarlet might have 2. He might have been bluffing 2, but there's a decent chance that it was one of those 3. So let's see. Someone to go to the dining room. We do not have the dining room. Burnett. This is about the last round. I sometimes want the dagger or the lead pipe to be guessed because that's what I have, because someone else likely will have it, which is good because Orchid has one of those, which is either plum or dining room. We already know something that Orchid has, so it's either 2 there and a 2 there, not first. And we know that she does not have Scarlet, so then we can X that off. So we know already 2 of her 3 cards, or at least have it narrowed down to 4. We hopefully she'll be stopped at a different time and we get to find out her final card, or a group of final cards, so we can cross off everything else. She rolled a 6. Where's she going to go? She's going to the billiards room. Okay, the billiard room is an interesting spot. We know nothing about that room at all, so that's nice. We hope she does not guess dagger or lead pipe, because that just sucks. Because likely will get around to us, but this time it won't. So it's Plum either has the billiard room, rope, or Burnett. We'll see what he has and has not have. But right now we don't know a ton. That guess by Mustard went far though, so that's always interesting to know. I'd like to know if he has any of those. Maybe I'll probably guess Wrench this upcoming term just to try to get the weapon out. Plum rolled a 12, which means he can get anywhere, and he's going to the billiards room. The billiards room's always is nice again, because he's likely could be bluffing this room, because he's the only one that has anything on it, so we'll learn more. Do not guess dagger or rope. Okay, he guessed rope. So, we know he does not have Orchid, but we know she could have Orchid, rope, or billiards room. We know most of Scarlet's hand, luckily. Or we know what Scarlet could have. I should say it better that way. And so it's less likely to be stopped by her. I would like to guess Wrench to find out if anyone has, if she has Wrench or if Wrench is the actual weapon. Library, dining room, lounge, study. Let's go to the study because we know nothing on it and it's a corner room. And let's see if anything's here. So I'm gonna guess Wrench, and what person should I guess? I'm gonna guess Burnett because we don't really know a lot on him, and Wrench. I want to minimize the chance of Scarlet having. Okay, that likely means she has Wrench. If she does not have Wrench, then we know. If she does not show us Wrench, then we know what she showed us Wrench. That's just kind of unlucky. Let's end my turn. I was hoping Wrench would go far. Unfortunately, did not. So we know that's likely what she stopped up there. So we can take the one off on that, and the one off on that. Yes, it is possible for her to have 2 of those, but I'm just going to say that she showed Scarlet because she showed us it, and she showed him. And possibly that she have it, but that's how I play and how I've seen other people play, so that's how they play it too. Let's see what Scarlet guesses. It's her turn and she went to the conservatory. She guesses Scarlet Candlestick. This is going to be actually a helpful rule. That is very helpful. We know the weapon, quite possibly. Oop, we know he does not have conservatory or that, so we know it's Candlestick. Then we could take the 1 off on that, and there's the 1, which means he has the lounge. That's super nice, because then we could take off that 1 and that 2, and there's no other 2, so we know he has mustard, so we could take off that 1 and that 2, and since we took off the final 1, the other 1 on a check, we can remove the revolver 1. We likely know the weapon is probably the revolver, or realistically it's the revolver. Now, let's hope that, okay, it's lounge, she's going to the lounge, we know who has lounge, it's Plum, so let's hope Burnett stops him, so we can actually get something from this, or we know it's going to be stopped by Orchid. So, we'll see what else someone has. So he gets a Scarlet with the revolver, so Burnett doesn't have any of that. So we know it's going to be stopped there, and we know it's the lounge, because we've product of elimination there. Do we know anyone's hand completely, or what they all should have? No, we do not. That sucks a lot. Wish we knew more, but we don't. Let's see. We do know what most of Mustard's hand is, though. And I think it's right now, if I had to guess, it'd be Scarlet, Revolver, Conservatory. I am not close to Conservatory at all. I wish I was. I really do. I'm not sure if it's going to get around to me or not after this turn. We'll see how these other hands play out. If I think it's going to get around to me, I will. Guess something else. We know she does not have Scarlet, so we know he has Kitchen, and we know that Burnett was bluffing Candlestick, so that's good to know that Plum has Kitchen. That just deducts more for us, and something just really easy. Just really easy guessing there. Hopefully we can get a large enough roll to get to Conservatory this upcoming turn for me. If we can, that'd be super helpful, and I likely can win the game. I think I might take the guess after this turn, just because I'm not sure it's going to get around to me. If I don't think it's going to get around to me, I always guess. I usually am a quick guesser, though. Okay, so Orchid is going to the Conservatory. This could be super helpful for us. She's guessing Scarlet. Do not guess Revolver. Oh, she guesses Dagger. No. Oh, that sucks badly. That really sucks. That sucks so much. Because that means I have to show her the weapon, which she did not know, so I think that might be the second card I've shown, because I tried to show Ballroom earlier, unfortunately. But let's really hope that Orchid doesn't take a guess here. I hope she doesn't. And if she takes the guess Scarlet Revolve for Conservatory, we know it's not one of those two. And we know she does not have anything that she takes a guess on. So we know she possibly could have Revolver, but it's unlikely. Okay, she let go to Plum. I'm not sure it's going to get around to me. I think Orchid's going to guess on her next turn. I think I have to guess this turn. Plum's in the billiard room, and he's going to the Conservatory. That is not good. That's not good at all. Likely everyone knew that, because I knew I didn't have Scarlet or that lead pipe, of course. Okay, there's all three of my cards, but I guess it's a good time to use them. I am definitely not getting another turn, though, unfortunately. So I'm gonna have to guess this turn. I'm gonna have to. That sucks a lot. So let's see if I can learn anything. If I can't learn, I really hope I can walk to the Conservatory, because if I can't, I'm in a lot of trouble, which is just bad. That's really bad if I can't walk to the Conservatory, unfortunately. Okay, Plum did end his turn, so it's my turn. Let's hope we get like a super high number so we can get to the Conservatory. If we can't, we're a little bit screwed. I don't think that's enough. No, it's not. Any room I just don't know anything on. That just sucks so badly. Let's guess library. And let's guess rope, because it's more likely to be stopped sooner. So we can confirm the weapon. Scarlet, rope, library. Good to know, I guess. I was kind of hoping to be stopped early, but we do know for sure it's Scarlet. And Mustard, stop me. Please do not have the library. Please have the rope. Okay, so we do know the weapon for sure, too, because all the other weapons are crossed off. I'm going to have to guess the conservatory. Scarlet could have it, because we only know one of Scarlet's cards, and we don't know if she has anything else. She has to have something, but I don't think it's getting around to me, so I have to guess this. So please, please, please be right. We know it's Scarlet, we know it's Revolver, and we got Conservatory. We won! Yes! Woo! That's a big win. Good game, everyone. Thank you, everyone, for coming out and watching this JJ Games 20 video. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please hit that like and subscribe button. If you didn't, leave a comment on what I can do better. Thank you all for watching, and meow.